Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Looks Global 1987. We're back because I'm GCW, and let's get into our first ever Saturday Nights Wrestling. So it will be held every Wednesday, shown on Saturdays. And I'm only going to be showing 2 episodes of Saturday Nights per video. That way I can do 2 episodes and then 2 episodes. So splitting a month into 2 episodes would work. If I have an event in the month, I'm just going to show the results on the second episode of that month. Alright, let's get into it. So fans are a little down, usually. You get less fans for TV shows than you do for events. But although I want to grow in the Great Lakes, I think for our first show, it'd be better to have a bigger crowd. I think that would be nice. So let's do that. Alright, so let's start our booking. So starting us off, I got like a page on the side, so if I look off the screen and I stop talking for a little bit, that's why I'm just looking. Alright, so I gotta have every single member of Franchise. Johnny Ace, who had joined Franchise after losing to Brian Pillman at March Massacre. So we got Jeff Jarrett, still the Intercontinental Champion. IRS, and Diesel. Alright, let's put them all on, let's rate them all. You have these two on Menace, I suppose. They're not going to say anything, they're just going to stand in the back menacingly. Alright, we're going to have Sting come out. So, Franchise, open the show, and Sting will come out. It's going to be around 10 minutes. Let's hire some local jobber just to job to Mike Awesome. Because that'll be the first match of the night. I want somebody to lose to Mike Awesome. I'm going to go with an unknown. And of course, the church bells start ringing right when I start recording. Okay, it didn't go for too long. So who can we have job? I don't want to job Chris Canyon because I'm going to hire him soon enough. This looks like a no-name jobber. Obviously, that's Bruno Sammartino, but this definitely isn't Bruno Sammartino. Alright, where is he? Let's go to Enhancement Talent. Alright, we're just gonna random. I want something that I can pronounce. Nico Romano. That'll work. Alright, so opening up our show, we're gonna have the jobber we just hired, Nico Romano, and he will lose to the now main eventer, Mike Awesome. It's going to be 4 minutes, and Mike Awesome will win by domination. That works. We're going to have a segment, a lot of angles on the weekly shows. I don't think, especially not right now, we're going to have them be majority matches. We're going to wait for that. So, Gene Okerlund interviews Mike Awesome, the former Intercontinental Champion. That can be 4 minutes. We're going to have... Actually, I have to have Jesse Ventura on entertainment because I'm going to have him say something. Alright, let's have a tag team match next up. So who can we have in this tag team match? We're going to go babyfaces. Harlem Heat will take on the Can-Am Express. It's going to be 8 minutes. And Booker T will win. This will be a #1 contenders match. The winners facing the tag team champions Dynamic Dudes on the second ever Saturday Nights Wrestling. So next show. Alright, save that. We're going to have another match. Going to feature some of our bigger names right now. Stunning Steve Austin. He will take on Commander Cobra. In 3 minutes, Austin, domination. Austin just gets the victory really easily. I'm going to fix the product after. Alright, we're going to have Marcus Bagwell cut a promo. I have Jesse Ventura be rated as well. Ventura will agree, I suppose. That's what I'll put. And it's going to be 6 minutes. And then, the main event. Main event of the first ever Saturday Night's Wrestling. Sting, the new #1 contender for the World Championship, will take on Diesel. And in 14 minutes, Sting will be victorious. So let's fix our product. So our product right now, we gotta fix. Put that to 60. Alright. That's it. That's our first show. Let's run it. So starting us off, real hot, real nice, a 100 segment. Starting us off, we got Franchise in the ring, which means we have Brian Pillman, Shane Douglas, Johnny Ace, who does not want to be there, Jeff Jarrett, Mike Iris Rotundo, and Diesel. Brian Pillman has the microphone, and he welcomes the newest member of Franchise, Johnny Ace. Of course, Johnny Ace doesn't want to be there. Ventura stands up from the commentary desk and says, yes, Johnny Ace joins Franchise. That's great. But the Tag Team Championships were not defended at March Massacre, meaning they have to be defended either tonight or next week, or else they'll be vacated. Pillman agrees on the Dynamic Dude's behalf to have them be defended next week. At that moment, Sting comes out. Sting cuts a promo on Brian Pillman saying he's next in line for the World Championship. Our next pay-per-view is in May. Resilience and Romance is the name of it so far. And he will win the world title at that pay-per-view. Pillman says, although Sting won the Fatal 4-Way, he's not impressed. Pillman isn't impressed by Sting. You haven't been champion in 5 years. Do you think I'm impressed? I want you to face a member of Franchise, but I get to decide which member it is. Sting agrees, under one condition, that Franchise do not interfere in this contest. They will be banned from ringside. Pillman agrees, and tonight, Sting faces a member of Franchise, which we all know is Diesel, because I just booked it. Okay. Starting us off, an extremely short match. Mike Awesome defeats Jobber in 4 minutes 27 seconds by pinfall with an Awesome Bomb. Nico with a 14 and Awesome with an 87. Nice. 58. After the match, Gene Okerlund is interviewing Mike Awesome and he says, I was screwed at March Massacre. Why was Marcus Bagwell allowed to be in my championship rematch? I want a rematch against Jeff Jarrett. I want my fair shot. I want my title back. And that's it. Then we got Harlem Heat defeating the Can-Am Express. And that means that next week, Harlem Heat faces off against the Dynamic Dudes for the Tag Team Championships in the main event. 65. Pretty good. Then we got Stunning Steve Austin defeating Commander Cobra in 2 minutes 42 seconds by pinfall with a Thez Press. Austin with a 92, Cobra with a 40, a 59. Marcus Bagwell comes out and he says that although he lost, he didn't get a one-on-one title shot. So he's not happy with that. He doesn't like it. He pulls the victim card, does all of that. And Ventura's a little angry at Bagwell at this point. He says, fine, Bagwell, I'm going to give you one more chance. Next week. No, not next week. In 2 weeks, you'll be facing off against Mike Awesome in a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship. So not next week, the next one. So next episode. And Marcus Bagwell walks to the back happy. 78. And then our main event, exceptional match. Sting defeats Diesel in 13 minutes 52 seconds by submission with a Scorpion Deathlock. Sting with an 89, Diesel with a 62, and 82 to end our first ever Saturday Night's Wrestling. Good show. Our next Saturday Night's Wrestling will be held in the Great Lakes. Trying to get that popularity up over there. There we go. Marcus Bagwell's contract's ending. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That works. New signings. So we got Mo, babyface Chris Jericho, and we're bringing him back, the Godfather, except he's not going to be the Godfather. I'm going to have him be Papa Shango. Alright, that's it for the first show of Saturday Night's Wrestling. Let's get to our second show right now. Alright, second show of today's episode. Our second Saturday Night's Wrestling. Let's get to it. So, to the Great Lakes this one goes. Starting off, we're going to have a singles match. We're going to have Hunter Hearst Helmsley facing off against Rey Mysterio Jr. It's going to be a 14-minute match in our opening contest. And Hunter will get the victory. After that, we're going to have Gene Okerlund interview Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Okay, Gene interviews HHH. It's going to be 5 minutes. We're going to have a singles match. We're going to have Marcus Bagwell, wherever he is, face off against Kamikaze Kid. It's going to be a 6-minute match, and Marcus Bagwell will get the victory. We're going to have our next match be Mark Marrow face off against General Riggs, who teams with Commander Cobra now. And Mark Marrow obviously gets the victory in 4 minutes. We're going to have Sting cut a backstage promo. Sting backstage promo. It's going to be 5 minutes. And then our main event, a tag team match. The #1 contenders, Harlem Heat. Also, we got some new teams. We got Men on a Mission and the Dark Age, who will debut soon, Taskmaster and Papa Shango. Anyway, they face off against Dynamic Dudes. It's going to be 15 minutes with the World Tag Team Championships on the line, and Booker T will get the victory. Harlem Heat will get the victory over Johnny Ace after Shane Douglas turns on Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace is extremely unhappy, so I'll keep him strong. Alright, fine, I'll protect you as well. Alright. And then, after that, Shane Douglas, Brian Pillman, Diesel, Mike Iris Rotundo, Jeff Jarrett on Johnny Ace. Alright, let's put that. Acting, menace, acting, selling, acting. Okay, franchise beats down Johnny Ace, and Sting makes the save. And let's run it. So starting us off, we got great wrestling, decent reaction. Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeats Rey Mysterio in 14 minutes by pinfall while using the ropes for leverage. That's not what really happened. What really happened is Rey Mysterio is about to win, gets a pinfall, whatever, some crap happens, and Helmsley removes Rey's masks and rolls him up, gets the victory. What an asshole. Hunter with a 64, Rey with a 68, a 74. After that, Gene Okerlund interviews Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who says he's sick and tired of people like Rey Mysterio getting opportunities while he remains in the opening matches of pay-per-views. He throws Rey Mysterio's mask onto Jesse Ventura, who is sitting at the commentary desks, and walks away to the back. So then we got decent wrestling, little heat. Marcus Bagwell defeating Kamikaze Kid in 6 minutes by pinfall with a double underhook DDT. Marcus with a 47, Kamikaze Kid with a 41, a 56. Mark Marrow defeats General Riggs in 3 minutes 32 seconds by pinfall with a discus punch. Marrow with a 68, General Riggs with a 24, improving in performance, a 58. we're backstage with the #1 contender for the World Championship, Sting, and he says, after 5 years of not holding the gold, not reclaiming my place, I have finally made it back to the top of the mountain, and I will regain my championship against Brian Pillman, and that's a promise. And that's it. 78. And then our main event. Good wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Harlem Heat defeat the Dynamic Dudes in 15-17 when Booker defeats Johnny Ace by pinfall with a missile dropkick after Shane Douglas turns on Johnny Ace. Harlem Heat are the new World Tag Team Champions. And after the match, Franchise beat down Johnny Ace, throwing him out of the group, out of Franchise, which is weird. They just asked him to join, but I guess it was a ruse all along. And Sting makes his way down to the ring. He clears the ring, takes out IRS, takes out Jeff Jarrett, takes out Shane Douglas, takes out Diesel, and Brian Pillman runs away before he has the chance to lay his hands on the Chosen One. And that ends our second ever episode of Saturday Night's Wrestling. A70, not bad considering we were out of our region. Alright, let's see. Sometime today, please. Thank you. And Gato extension offer. Alright. So we're going to lose a little bit of money. By a little bit, I mean a lot of money because of the weekly show, but that's fine. We have new tag team champions. That's going to end today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of GCW. Bye.